Hey everybody, we're out here in Morris and we are going to be sighting in our shotgun. We're trying some of our turkey loads that we picked up. We just got done shooting a heavy metal shot. My shot was a little bit to the right. We're going to try some Winchester Long Beard XR locked and lethal. A couple other items we got. We have our new Vortex rangefinder. We checked our target is at 40.3 yards. And we've got our Vortex binoculars just to save us a little bit of running. These are Crossfire 10 by 52. And then of course we're running these out of my favorite Browning Maxus. We got a Carlson Turkey XR choke on there, extended choke, ported. So here we go. We're gonna try Long Beard XR, if I can get into the box. And this is just a pattern test. I'm fine with either shell. These XRs are, they say they're specifically made to go with this choke tube that I've got in from Carlson. But I'm a big heavy shot guy, so figured we'd give these a go too. And then most importantly, whether you're hunting or sighting in your gun, make sure you got some good hearing protection. Protect your hearing. Because once it's gone, it's gone. So we always make sure we got some earplugs in. All right, Chris is going to run the camera for me while I take this shot here, and we've got our Primos trigger stick, help keep us steady. So here we go. We'll say that locked and lethal kicked a heck of a lot more than the heavy metal did. That stuff definitely packs a wallop, so let's go check it out. The heavy metal, when I shot it, it was like any other heavy shot shell that I've ever used, A little bit of kick, not too bad. But that Winchester XR, holy cow. Definitely felt that one. And this stuff I was a little bit better on. As you can see, I patterned really nice. I was a little more to the left this time, but we're in the bullseye there for sure, and nice tight pattern. All this over here is pretty much off that last Winchester XR shell. All this stuff was from the heavy metal. So basically, here's what I'm thinking. They both pattern nice, one shell apiece. I'm hoping I don't have to take a 40-yard shot. If I do, I will. Hoping we can get them closer than that. So I'm going to try and move the target into 30 yards and see how we change. Because I think at this point, I'm the variable. And that's what's causing our shot to be more to the right, more to the left. So we'll get things switched around and try again. All right, we just did our second round of the heavy metal. We were at 30 yards this time, so let's go see how that patterned. I definitely could see better that I hit the box really well. And it looks like we peppered that target even from here. So this was the heavy metal again. And it looks like we patterned pretty good at 30 yards. So we're going to do a target change. And just because it is so cold, we went from so nice and warm to cold and snow, not ideal. We're going to do one more round and then we're going to take a break here for a little bit. And we'll maybe do a couple more. Obviously with how 30's going and how 40 went, I don't really feel the need to set up any closer. Maybe we'll try a 50-yard, which is really pushing it, but I know those Carlson choke tubes can get us there. So we'll be back here in a second. All right, here we go with our next shot. It is a Winchester XR. We're going 30 yards with this one. Chris is going to get zoomed in on the target and maybe we can see it hit. All right, I'm going to put my stuff down and we'll go check it out. Wow, look at the pattern on that. So the XR definitely pairs well with the choke tube that is named after the shot. Looks like there's a lot more BBs on target versus the heavy metal, but I think you could be equally successful with both. So we're going to take a little break here and go have some lunch. We'll come out. Christopher, I'm going to steal the camera. What have you been shooting today?
The 22.
Chris has been shooting his 22, and let's go take a look at his target.
I've done pretty good.
What do we got here? Is that a bullseye? Nice. Christopher's on the bullseye, and he's been shooting about 25 to 30 yards also, so good job, buddy.
Thank you.
So we're going to get set up for our last 2 rounds here. I'm going to start with the Long Beard XR. Chris will get zoomed in on that target. Hopefully you guys can see when we're hitting the target. Like I said before, make sure you got your hearing protection in, whether you're hunting or sighting in. And here we go. All right, we're gonna run out there and see where we patterned, and then we'll get ready for the last round. All right, looks like at 50 yards our Winchester XR is pretty good. Definitely peppered our target. So we're gonna switch over one last time. We'll give the Hevi Metal Turkey another round here. And I'm do a new target. I made sure to use a different target every time we shot, so we were getting true results on how we were doing. So like I said, last round is going to be Hevi Metal Turkey. That's a bismuth steel blend. And I think with what I've seen, I'm comfortable using either shell. I think they both do well. The Winchester XR definitely seems to pattern better. Maybe the choke tube has something to do with that being specifically designed for that shell. But on the packaging for that choke tube from Carlson's, it does say that it's good to go with heavy metal, heavy steel, TSS, and obviously this Winchester XR. So we're going to get set up again, and we'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Last round, heavy metal, 50 yards. Chris is on the camera. Okay, this was the heavy metal at 50 yards. And just because I'm not totally convinced this isn't my fault, we're going to shoot one more time at 50 with the heavy metal. Only have a handful down here, up here in the corner. So we're going to do another round here. I'm hoping that doesn't mean that at 50 yards the heavy metal can't be relied on, but we'll give it one more shot just to make sure it's not a me thing. Okay, heavy metal, 50 yards, round 2. All right, let's see if round 2 went better than round 1. We'll see at the target. All right, so as you guys can see, we definitely are hitting the target with the heavy metal, but it does not have near the consistency as the Winchester XR Long Beard. So hopefully I don't have to take a shot longer than 40 yards if I'm using the heavy metal. But it kind of looks like I'm going to have to plan on carrying that Winchester XR and the Hevi Metal just for the sake of using the Hevi Metal. I don't want to leave it sit if I have an opportunity to use it. Basically, this test today was to tell me going forward what shell I'm going to have to buy. I think I've settled on the Winchester XR, so hopefully we get our bird to come in a little bit closer. We can use up our Hevi Metal. And if not, we know what works, right?
Yeah.
So that'll be it for today for me. Don't forget to tune in this next week. We're starting our all new KFO Kids. So that'll be featuring Chris and what he's got going on. And hopefully we'll see you again before turkey season.